Hi. I kind of wrote things down because I have a million thoughts. But I'm going to start by saying that the anger that came in your direction is just righteous anger from a place that I live in. I just cried tears that I haven't felt in a long time because it's 2016. And when I was 16, this man took me in and taught me how to be an activist. And at 41, almost 42, I'm still having to be an activist in a place that should be open and loving to me. Because I am open and I love it. Let me start by saying I have been made both the villain and the hero of my LGBT story. I am a threat to the bars, but I am a gold mine to the nonprofit. We forget that we are a community of many, and the many have varied looks and lives. Today is about how race affects the us and breaks it apart. We black and brown people are marginalized for being gay, lesbian, bisexual, and trans. We walk into a community meant to embrace and enrich us as LGBT people, only to find that we still are just black, just colored, or as the recording announced, just niggers. How can we command respect and acceptance from the world if we can't extend it to each other? We are all often lumped together. Well, today is about race, and my race is black. Racism in the LGBT community affects me disproportionately. Though many isms are inhumane and need attention, we often lose focus by trying to lump them all together. Today, I speak with the hope of a singular message that black people will no longer be demonized, criminalized, or just ignored by the LGBT community at large. This is not a rejection to anyone or of any cause or a denouncement. This is, however, about race and the racial divide and racism that affects LGBT folk. If we organize and face down each ism as the whole and separate monster that each are, we can be effective. If we continue to be unfocused and scattered, we will continue to be marginalized. If it is a masterful trick of an oppressor to use division among the marginalized and oppressed. Yes, united we stand, but united with our singularity and clarity and focus, Yes, united we stand, but united without singularity and clarity and focus, we still fall. My best friend Anthony, Alfie McCullough, was murdered for being gay and black, killed by two white men in the neighborhood, and he laid dead in the street for hours, uncovered, uncared for. I have been ignored, over-sexualized, accused of criminal behavior such as tip stealing and other petty annoyances because I am black, ignored by bartenders and accosted by doormen and security. These things happen to me and continue to happen to young men to come behind me. I have heard this uproar met with concerns for women and the concerns of people with disabilities and the recovery community. Well, the sober community has many LGBT folk, events, and support. Could there be more? Yeah. LGBT people of color will fall into communities of folk with disabilities and folk that identify as addicts or alcoholics or just folk who choose sobriety. I know that many people have agendas and needs and concerns, but this is about racial inequalities and disenfranchisement and marginalization.
Fantastic.
It is...
You're at your 3 minutes.
Gotcha.
Please take a few more moments.
Okay, thank you. It is time to own the movement and the social ill and needs to be addressed, not in spite of, but also not in kind with other movements. We have to stand as black and brown people together. We have to stand as gay, lesbian, bisexual, trans, and questioning people of color together. We have to move together, speak together, and we have to put our money where our mouth is. Because I will end with this. There is nothing that the owner of Eye Candy can do, say, give, or be to me. There is nothing that he can say, do, be, or give to me. He can be gone.
Right. What you said, not a cent?
Not a cent.